Alright, parking lot number 1. Phyllis Halpern, attorneys at law. Gonna be doing their garage in a few weeks. Little banger here. Little banger. Quite a bit to do. Gotta get all these cracks filled. Obviously get everything clean first. Gonna get all the tools out here. Gonna need to get the trimmer, backpack, all the goodies. Some ants are making a big home here. Yeah, gonna get this all cleaned up, blown up. Quite a bit of debris. Lots of debris here. We'll make quick work of it. It's gonna go right back there, right in that pile. So we'll make it look good. I know some angles here. This might be a good one to start. A lot of the action that way. In the shade. All right, we'll figure it out. All right. Saturdays. Got 3 more to do after this. This is gonna take a minute. Let's get going. and done. 5 hours later, 6 hours later, not even sure. Definitely a lot more work than we anticipated on this one. A lot of cleaning. It hadn't been sealed ever, so we had to deal with a lot of the rubble or asphalt basically that'll come loose. So all those little rocks you saw spawning around, that used to be a parking lot. That used to be part of the asphalt, but since it's never been sealed, it's been coming loose. So it took a lot to clean this. A couple things. We did this back in January, and there was a lot of overgrowth that we didn't anticipate for. So we did a lot of trimming, a lot of landscaping to get this up to shape, tip-top shape, so where nothing overhangs and falls in it. So we had to do a lot of cleaning, lots of prep work. Cracks. A couple things with the crack fill. If they're not shallow enough, you're gonna have to go over them a few times with the rubber. So when we bid this, we bid approximately 400 linear feet. And I'd wager figure we had to go over each crack at least twice. So there should have been additional 300-400 linear feet. So if you charge by the linear foot, always assume you're really not going to go over the crack one time. If you do, it's going to sink, and then customer's not going to be happy. So we fill them till they're, we'll go over them until they're flush. Customer's not going to pay us. You're paying good money for this stuff. So if it sinks and water sits in there, then it's not really doing its job. So just anticipate that when you're bidding some of these older projects. And lastly, this is only like 2,528 square feet, 2,800 square feet, and with 400 linear feet of cracking, that's a lot for a parking lot of this size. So if it's like a ratio. If there's too much cracking per the size of the lot and square footage, it's been neglected. It's going to be a lot of work. So just kind of always anticipate that when you bid these little chonky monkeys, these little fat boys. So he's going to be super happy with it. The way this dries, water evaporates out of the sealer, so it's not going to. We have little to no sun left here, so it's going to be nice and uniform, jet black tomorrow. Not going to see any of these lines. Nice broom finish. So other than that, he opted not to do line striping. Usually, you want to come back in and probably fit like 7 or 8 cars in here, plus a handicap, because it's a business. Always got to have ADA regulations, folks. So yeah, this is it. 12:30 to 6. And we were going to do a few more today, but this, with the sheer amount of work on this one, I wasn't going to rush it. Ooh, almost fell. Oh, no need to rush. You got to, if I was scrambling here, I had 3 more to do this afternoon, and I just made the call. This is too much work. I wanted to do it the right way, get it all. We're going to be doing this gentleman's garage in a few weeks, so we have an attorney, a lawyer, obviously, so we got to make sure we don't get sued or anything if we don't do a good job. No, it's not going to happen. So that's it. Thanks for tuning along. This is a Saturday Days attorney's office on the way home.